Hello students, how are you? Hope you are learning chemistry by our channel Innovative Chemistry. In order to see more videos related to our channel, so please subscribe my channel with the name of Innovative Chemistry. So today we are going to perform the test of sulfide radicals. Let's understand how we identify sulfide radical, whether it is present in the salt or not. So for that we need one salt in which sulfide is present. So today we have taken zinc sulfide as our reagent, as our salt in which we are going to identify the sulfide radical. And another reagent that we required for this is your dilute sulfuric acid. And for the confirmation of this experiment, for the confirmation of sulfide radical, we need lead acetate solution. So here we already prepared lead acetate solution in this small conical flask. Filter paper strip, you need it. Spatula for taking out the salt in the test tube holder, and as well test tube also we required for this experiment. Sometimes this reaction won't give result, so for that we need burner also, as you can see over here. Now let's begin our experiment. So this is the test tube. I am fixing this test tube with my test tube holder. So I fixed my test tube. You can see now my test tube is ready to perform the test. Okay, now I am taking a small amount of sulfide salt with the help of spatula into the test tube. Always remember, you are not allowed to take more than 1 gram salt in any condition, because if you take more salt, so more reaction will take place, and in this gas a gas will evolve, and this gas is hydrogen sulfide gas, and this gas is very pungent gas. Its smell is just like as rotten egg. So always remember, when you perform this test, you just take a very small amount of salt. You can say 2 pinch or less than 1 gram. Very small amount of salt you need. Now my test tube is with the sulfide salt. This is the zinc sulfide salt. Now I am keeping my test tube, the test tube holder. Okay. Now take the filter paper strip and wet your filter paper strip with lead acetate solution. This is lead acetate solution. This is the filter paper strip. How you wet it? Just cover the filter paper on the mouth of the flask and just tilt the flask. So what happened? All the lead acetate which is there in the flask come to the filter paper strip. So now my filter paper strip is wetted. So this portion of filter paper strip is wetted. It's a almost transparent solution. That's why you cannot see anything right now here. Okay. Okay. Now I am keeping it safe over here for the identification test. Now I am taking my test tube, and in this test tube I am going to introduce sulfuric acid. This is dilute sulfuric acid, and the formula of sulfuric acid you all know. This is H2SO4. So I am going to introduce a small drop of sulfuric acid. Always remember, at initial state you have to introduce a small amount of sulfuric acid. Now I am going to introduce more. Okay. Now you can see reaction won't take place very rapidly. Nothing is going to be happen in the test tube. No any reaction takes place in the test tube. So to increase the rate of reaction, we need to heat it. I am going to heat it. As I am heating it, reaction taking place and some bubblings coming. At the same time, I am keeping my filter paper strip, the area of filter paper strip which was wetted by lead acetate, on the mouth of test tube, and heat little more. I am just heating little more so that more amount of gas liberates. So in this test tube reaction takes place and after the reaction, a gas is liberating. This gas is hydrogen sulfide gas, H2S gas, and the smell of this gas is just like as rotten egg. And when this hydrogen sulfide gas react with the lead acetate which is there on the filter paper, now you see what will happen. The color of filter paper turns shiny black. You can see easily this is a shiny black color. Here you can see it's a shiny black color comes. This shiny black color is of lead sulfide. The color of lead sulfide is shiny black. So in this test tube, the gas was evolving. That gas was hydrogen sulfide gas. And when hydrogen sulfide gas react with lead state, it produce shiny black color, and this compound which gives the black color is called lead sulfide. So many a time this question comes in the exam, which gas has rotten egg smell? So correct answer is hydrogen sulfide gas. And this question also coming, what will happen when hydrogen sulfide gas react with lead acetate solution? So it gives shiny black color substance which is called lead sulfide. So this is the test of sulfide radical. This is how to identify the sulfide radicals. Thank you very much.